Hi, my name is Depression, and today I want to talk about a very interesting topic. On my previous video, I attempted to address a few things that I consider important for the multiplayer experience on Nightreign. I wanted to express how crucial the teamwork is for the expeditions to go well, and how your actions can affect others and yourself in a good or a bad way. Today I had a run that I'm going to show you and use myself as an example. In this run I made a lot of mistakes only because I wasn't able to remain calm or to simply ignore what was making me mad at the moment. So let's get to it. First thing I noticed was that the Duchess player immediately chose a fort to start our expedition. The other person and I were actually in a Discord call, so we already had a planned route before queuing up. We wanted to go straight to an goal because my friend was using a relic that gives you a stone sword key at the start of the run, but the other player decided to follow their own mark. At that point I was still cool with it because I was expecting to get an easy miniboss, but that wasn't the case. I didn't want us to try beating a Ghost King novel at level 1, so I told my friend to just go to the nearest ruins to farm some levels and then go back. And, well, that wasn't the case again. We ended up dying and I was starting to get tilted. I assumed that the run was already over because of all the time that was wasted. After going back again to finish the fight, I took a look at the map and noticed that the other player was already on the way to our location. Being honest with you, I really didn't want to continue with that run, but you know, we were already there, so we decided to go back to that Godskin novel since we were level 5 now. And finally, the other player joined the fight. After beating the boss, I marked the castle to see if we were able to loot it and still be able to go to the volcano on the second day to get a legendary weapon. But the Duchess player immediately decided to go by themselves again to a near fort just to instantly go down. I was really losing it. My friend even tried to go there and use her ultimate to pick the other player up, but it was too late. I just followed my own mark with the thought this time it was definitely over. But it wasn't. The Duchess joined the team again, and I started to notice that they were actually a pretty decent player. That maybe the issue wasn't them deciding to go by themselves, but maybe if I trusted them from the start, we could have rushed a bunch of areas and maybe get more value of our first day. So, from that point, we started to just follow them. And everything went perfect. We still needed loot to finish the run, but we managed to beat a bunch of bosses on our way to the volcano and even had some time to spare at the end of the second day. We finished the run being level 15, having loot to spare and a big smile on our faces. So that was it. Tilting is inevitable sometimes, and we have to keep in mind that we are human beings and we all experience emotions in a very personal and unique way. So it's okay to get mad sometimes. Just remember that most of the time you are responsible of your own fun. Remember that even in a bad match, you can get a laugh or two, or even better, get a legendary comeback. My name is Depression and I hope you have a nice day.